Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's talk about how being every inch a leader, star, hero, gentleman, lady, etc. can help you to supersize and grow your business. This is one of those idioms that dates back to the early 1400s. So it's been around hundreds of years, and anything that's been around hundreds of years obviously has impacted many, many people. Maybe you, maybe not. I'm not sure I've actually heard this expression that often or used it that often, but I of course understand what it means, and I understand how it could benefit me in growing and building my business. It means that somebody absolutely positively looks the part, looks like something. So if somebody is gorgeous, dresses to a T, and looks like a movie star, you might imagine that they're a movie star. They look every inch a movie star, and chances are, if that person wanted to be a movie star, they could go about and probably become a movie star or someone famous or a famous influencer nowadays. If somebody looks the part of a perfect gentleman, a perfect lady, people will assume that that's the characteristics and the behaviors that they have. If we look like a leader, chances are, and we act like a leader, people will assume that we are a good leader, a great leader. Now, excuse my throat today. One of the questions I like to ask myself is, who do I need to be to lead this and to supersize and grow the business that it is that I want to create or that I am creating? So ask yourself, who do you need to be? Who do you need to become? And what's the fastest, easiest way to do that is by modeling people that are already doing what it is that you want to do. So if you want to be a great business person, we're going to model people that look like, appear, and of course are great business people. We're going to visualize and be the thing that we need to be, the leader we need to be, so that other people will emulate us, want to follow us, want to listen to us, and want to be a part of what it is that we're creating. Some people need to be followers. Everybody doesn't want to be a leader. I think it's hard for people that have had a lot of leadership experience or who have started and are running their own business, and especially growing your own business, to understand that everybody doesn't think like we do. Everybody doesn't want to be a leader. Everybody doesn't want to create their own business. Everybody doesn't want to start their own business. And so it's up to us to step up, stand up, and be the leaders that they need to change the world in the ways that we want to change it. Modeling, masterminding, being an expert or a guru in an area, being fully and completely into something and being fully and completely something is what this idiom, this expression is all about. Now, to me, it is not the fake it till you make it, because faking it till you make it isn't really being what it is that you need. It isn't really being a leader. You can fake being a leader. You can act and pretend that you're a leader, but if you don't actually have leadership experience, take responsibility, make decisions, set direction, communicate well, etc., are you really being a leader? If you're not helping and coaching and creating other leaders to come behind you, are you being a leader? I guess it could be a subject for a big debate. There are good leaders and there are bad leaders. Just because you're in a position of power doesn't mean you're a good leader. I think we see that in politics all the time. Just because somebody got elected to a position of leadership, or in corporate America, just because somebody got promoted to a position of leadership doesn't mean they have the skills and the abilities to make a great leader. I remember in my corporate career, I've seen so often somebody would be doing a terrific job at the level they were at, then they would get promoted and become the boss of the people that were doing the thing that they were doing, and they were just out of their league, mainly because they weren't trained or prepared or taught what to do to be a good leader, and they would swim. I had one corporate example of that in particular, where somebody was hired to be my boss, and it was a person that wasn't at all qualified, and they lasted, I think, 37 days. They didn't last very long because they were out of their element, and as much as I tried to help, the person just wasn't qualified or prepared to lead the function. So make sure that if you are a leader and you're every inch a leader, that you're modeling and learning from people that are the type of leader that you want to be. Love to know your take on this particular idiom, every inch a leader, hero, star, gentleman. And is this to you dress the part? And it is partly dress the part, act the part, be the part, but it's not, to me, fake it till you make it is exactly that. It's like faking it. It's just like hustling or struggling. I don't think hustling or hacking or struggling are things that we have to do to be successful in our businesses. And I think we need to be authentic and true in who we really are, and that's how we become every inch the leader that the organization we're building needs us to be. Have an awesome day. I will, of course, be sitting around with another interesting leadership idiom, what it means, where it comes from, and how you might use it in your business or even in your life right now. Have an awesome day.